Hey, what's up, Twisted? I probably should be in bed, but the dog wanted to go out. And once you walk the dog, it kind of was like I was like, well, it's kind of awake, you know what I mean? Like, well, I'm up, I'm awake. Might as well play some WoW, but not sure how long this stream will be because I'm pretty tired, but we'll see. It's 6 a.m. Zug zug. Hmm. I have no idea if that dog was. He probably doesn't love me because I have to put him in the kennel, in the crate. But you just can't, he's too young to be left alone, you know? I always feel, hey, what's up, Looney? I always feel bad. I always tell my wife, I'm like, man, I feel bad. Like, good morning, Mapper. I always feel bad. I'm like, man, I hate leaving him in the kennel. She's like, well, that's normal. That's what puppy's life is until they get old enough to where they can be on their own without supervision. And I'm like, all right. Time for my favorite quest, killing moonstalkers. As a night elf, the owl is the best pet. I love people that always comment on the best pet. The best pet is whatever pet you choose to use and enjoy. But yes, the night elf is probably theoretically might be the strongest pet for night elves. From the starting area pets that you have options, you have a selection from. But my favorite pet is always a wolf. I always use wolves. And I've played hunters all the way going back to 2004. And I've always used wolves. But there are certain other pets that are good for certain situations. It depends on what you're trying to get out of your pet. I just want a pet that does consistent damage and has decent armor and decent health, and that is a wolf. The wolf. Hopper is my friend. Hopper is my friend. Don't make fun of my friend. Look at all these damn bears. Holy shit. You get more arrows. 1,269 people online currently. Sylvanas becomes a banshee. Yeah, no, I don't remember which version of WoW that was. I thought that wasn't that? Well, yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. Or she becomes a banshee. Should be able to find it though. Let's see. I mean, there's a bunch of. Of course, there's the original Warcraft one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't remember when, which expansion that was. Where is? Sorry, man, I don't know. I'd have to look. Where is? Of course, I still haven't gotten a Moonstalker Fang. I've already killed, like, what, like 8 of them? Sorry, I had to blow my nose. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a Warcraft video where she does, right? Like in Warcraft 3, there's a video, but I don't know, like, if World of Warcraft has a cinematic that shows her, like, shows that story. I don't remember it. Looney. Well, I think turtles. If you're looking for, you know, new content, if you're looking for new content, turtles gonna obviously be better. I need to grab a drink. I need a drink. How would I decide? I've already decided, Looney. I mean, for me, it comes down to what's less boring. You know what I mean? Because I've played so many versions of World of Warcraft over the years, and I've done vanilla so many times. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just, there's nothing new about me leveling up in vanilla because I've done it so many times. So yeah, I mean, I like Turtle better than Everlook just because there's new stuff to discover. You know what I mean? But having said that, I'm still gonna play Everlook. I mean, what does Everlook offer? What does Everlook really offer you that that's Turtle WoW doesn't offer you? I mean, they both have the same raids. They both have the same content. The only difference I've seen is that Everlook's going to have a much bigger population, and Everlook's going to have a lot of the hardcore vanilla WoW Andes. You know what I mean? I'm not a raider. I've always said that. I'm not a person who looks forward to getting to endgame and raiding just because I don't like dealing with the min-max crowd. I don't like dealing with the elitists who think that they know everything there is to know about the game and think that they know exactly the right way to do things. You know what I mean? I don't like that crowd. I play the game to have fun. So, and for me, playing the game to have fun means that I end up playing by myself a lot. You know what I mean? I do. Because if I get into a raiding guild and I try to do raids, people are always going to tell me how to play my character, and I don't like that. See, I'm going to play the way I want to play, and if you don't like it, fucking sit and spin, man. But yeah, there was a... Yeah.
Finish it. I deserve a clean death.
After all you've put me through, woman, the last thing I'll give you is the peace of death.
No, you wouldn't dare. You brought me back.
There you go. He turns her into a banshee. They still haven't announced it, have they? I don't think they've any. I don't think. Let's see. Let's see if they announced the Everlook. Yeah, it was funny. I put a post in the Discord where I said I was at at the bar and I was having a drink and some idiot next to me is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna," and I put it at the post in Discord, but he's like, "Yeah, man," he's like, "Before I get married, I'm getting a full sleeve," and his friend says to him, he says, "Well, what are you gonna get?" And he's like, "Oh, I don't know, dude. I'll just figure it out when I get there." And the reason I slammed him is like, man, if you're gonna put a tattoo on your body that takes up like most of your arm and you don't even know what's gonna make up that tattoo, but until you like just walk into a tattoo parlor, I'm like, in my opinion, you're a fucking idiot. Like, you're a fucking idiot. The dog's barking. All right, hold on a second. Well, the whole point of tattoos, right? The reason that people get tattoos theoretically, right? Which is not the real reason nowadays. Because people just get tattoos because they're dumb, because they're like peer pressure. It's like, well, it's the cool thing to do. I mean, let's face it. Most of the kids today that get tattoos are only doing it because they want to be cool, or they want to be perceived as cool. Well, if I have a tattoo, I'm cool, or my friend's got tattoos, but I don't, so I'm not as cool as he is, right? It always comes down to peer pressure. When I was growing up, nobody had tattoos. I mean, hardly anybody had tattoos because it wasn't the cool thing to do. So think about that for a second, right? You could get tattoos when I was growing up, but most people didn't because it wasn't like you have to have this to be cool. It's like a fucking checkbox. It's like, here's a list of what you need to be cool. Well, you need a car, check, right? You need to have nice clothes, check. You need to work out and be in good shape, check. Oh, you need a tattoo, check. You know what I mean? It's just like this list, you know? So I just think it's hilarious. I just think it's hilarious that you won't even, like, if you're going to get a tattoo that you don't even care what it looks like. Like, you just haven't even thought about it. Like, I'm just going to walk in there with no idea what I want it to look like. Seriously? Yeah, but it doesn't look nice. Tattoos don't look nice. In fact, I'd say about 80% of the tattoos people get are horrible. Like, not just that they're bad from like what they are. I'm talking about just the quality of the tattoo. Most of the tattoos that people get, the quality of the from the tattoo artist is just poor, right? Like, I know a lot of tattoo artists, and I know I've dated some girls that one of my roommate that I lived with for a couple years was a hairdresser, and she actually is friends with a tattoo artist who was on one of those tattoo artist shows. I mean, she's from New York, and she's like a famous tattoo artist. And I met her. We were at a bar together one time, and I mean, this girl has a line of like, to get a tattoo with her, you have to wait for about 6 months just to get a tattoo with her because she's so famous. But whatever, it's just dumb. I think tattoos are. I mean, if you want to get a tattoo, it's fine. But I mean, at least fucking think of ahead of time what you want before you walk in and get it. Otherwise the tattoo artist is gonna do whatever the fuck he wants, right? Well, I think what you're missing is the tattoo artists aren't the artists. And man, I tell you what, in the United States, the tattoo artists, some of them are so bad. Like the quality, right? It's not good, man. I'm a better artist. Let's put it this way, I'm a better artist than most of the tattoo artists. I'm actually a pretty good artist in my own right. In fact, my family are pretty much all artists. You know, my mother was an artist, my sister is an artist, my brother, who's dead, may he rest in peace, was one of the greatest artists I've ever known. Right? So my family is comprised of mostly artists, you know. So that you know. And I love art. I mean, I've been to Paris, and I love going to the Louvre, man, looking at all the paintings, and you know, that's kind of in my blood, you know. So yeah, so I have a high degree of skepticism when I see some of the tattoos that people get, because I'm like, Jesus Christ, I could have done a better job with my eyes closed. But that's just me. I'm highly opinionated. Take it or leave it. Well, I mean, who knows what he's going to get, but I'm just saying I wouldn't, if I was going to put something on my body that's going to be there for a very long time, like a tattoo, I certainly would want to have an idea of what I would want it to be. You know what I mean? I wouldn't just walk into a tattoo parlor and say, hey, yeah, just give me just give me a sleeve. I don't care. Make it up out of whatever you want. You know, it's like, because to me, a tattoo should be something that means something to you. And if you don't care what it is, then obviously it doesn't mean shit to you. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, don't get me going on about Italians, man. My wife hates Italians, man. My wife hates Italians. My sister was in Italy, and she thinks Italians are hilarious because, you know, she's really pretty and blonde. And so when she was in Italy, like, all the Italian men are constantly hitting on her. Which she liked the attention, but she found them to be kind of annoying. Oh my goodness. Where's all the mobs? This quest is so much easier as a hunter. Trying to do this as a non-hunter is like trying to do this quest as a warrior is really difficult. You know, if you're like around the same level as these mobs. It's on the other side. No, my whole point was that what I thought was pathetic was that the guy actually is talking about how he's going to get a full sleeve, and yet he has no idea what he wants it to look like. You know, I'm sorry, but just my own personal opinion, if you're going to get a tattoo, you should at least know what you want it to look like. You know what I mean? Before you walk in there and get one. You know? Otherwise, you're going to walk out with a tattoo that says, I love my mom or something. That mob just spawned right on my pet. My pet's hungry. I was just getting ready to feed him when these mobs started spawning all over the place. I don't have strong opinions on anybody. I mean, Persians are all right. I like Serbians a lot. Serbians are cool. I like, you know, Polish people are nice. Australians are nice. The New Zealanders are super nice. Canadian people are really nice. British people are meh. British people are like a toss-up. Some of them are cool and nice, and some of them aren't. Americans are the worst. I'm gonna straight up tell you, I'm an American, and I think out of all the people in the world I've met, nationality-wise, Americans are some of the worst. They're just arrogant, like sloppy. Ugh, yeah, Americans, blah, terrible. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, you shouldn't. I mean, I shouldn't generalize either. Yeah. Which countries are at war? Well, I don't like. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. I mean, really, I don't want to. Putting that stuff in my YouTube channel is not. We're here to play video games. You know what I mean? We're here to have fun. So I'm not really going to talk about that stuff anymore. I try to keep any kind of political or racial or all that stuff. We just keep that out of the channel. You know what I mean? Hmm. I'm probably just gonna stream. I'm gonna try to stream till like about maybe 8:30 or 8, and then I'm gonna go back to bed for a little bit. Although the sun's coming up now, so it's hard to go back to sleep when the sun's up. I wanted to try to finish the Dark Zone quests because there's a few more to do, but not too many. I don't really like to go over here. I like to stick to the other side of the hill here. It's safer. You started wearing hardcore? Level 15. Warriors are tough, man. I leveled a warrior to 60 and it was not easy. Hardcore wise, They're fun though. I love warriors are really fun. It's a very fun class. +4 healing spells. Ooh. I've leveling prot's going to be really slow. Your best, I mean, the best way to level hardcore warrior is to go is probably to go two hand arms build. But I don't like two hand. I find swinging a slow two-handed weapon really boring. But most of the warriors that level to 60 and have had success, or because the faster you kill, the better survivability you have. I mean, the quicker you can kill mobs, the better chance you have to survive. So, Prot's going to give you good survivability, but man, your time to kill is going to be really, really painfully slow. But Prot's fun, though. I like Prot. It's really fun. I leveled a hardcore warrior. I know it wasn't a hardcore warrior. I just leveled a warrior regularly in Vanilla WoW from like 0 to I think 28 as protection. And it wasn't too bad, but it's just it was you're just slow to kill mobs. You're playing Turtle until COA. Release next phase, level 16. What is COA? What is COA? Trying to think what COA is. Oh, oh yeah, Conquest of Azeroth. Yeah. I played Conquest of Azeroth. I purchased the Conquest of Azeroth and played it when it first came out. My favorite class is the Sun Cleric. The Sun Cleric is my favorite in Conquest of Azeroth. I'll probably, at some point in time, I'll go back and play Conquest of Azeroth. But there was a lot of bugs. Like, the quality of content, like Ascension WoW is fun and all, but I'm going to bash them a little bit because the quality of some of the content isn't as high as, like, for example, I feel like Turtle WoW's the quality of how they deliver some of the combat animations and stuff is at a higher level than the stuff I saw coming out of the Ascension team. Because a lot of the animations and stuff for Conquest of course, it was still early, right? But they were so buggy. Like, they were really buggy. A lot of the animations I didn't really care for. They were over the top. They didn't even make sense, like, lore-wise sometimes, you know? They just didn't look good. They were really clunky. But hopefully, you know, they've obviously improved those. I haven't played it in so long, I don't know. But I would just say the quality of their animations and the quality of their work that they did with their new classes was, you know, it wasn't at a very high level, you know. Have I still not gotten... No, I've gotten 3 Moonstalker Fangs. I haven't been paying attention. It's like, man, where's all these fangs? Yeah, we'll get the fangs. Get the fangs, do the cave mushrooms. Oh yeah, we also need to get the vial from the water. Get the water. And that's it. I'm just gonna knock out like 3 more quests, and then I'm out of this zone. Yeah, I'm sure they're looking a lot. I mean, like I said, I haven't looked at them in... It's been a long time since I looked at COA. I looked at it when it first was released. Yeah, the amount of stuff they're trying to do is so ambitious. You know, to do that much, do that many classes and all those specs is crazy ambitious. But that project's making mad money. That was the only like that like Ascension was so addictive. Like when I played it, it was so addictive. The way the cash shop is set up, like they were good. They were smart with how they set up their cash shop. I spent a couple $100. I probably spent $250 on Ascension WoW within just a span of like a month or two. And I don't normally spend much money on video games, hardly at all. But I spent a lot because it was just they had cool stuff. I mean, they had really cool mounts, and you know, they had XP boosts and stuff, which were really useful, and they weren't like because the whole point of it is you could level from 0 to 70 or whatever, and you got the I can't remember how it works, but you got the ranks, like you know what I mean, like you get like a rank, and there's like a leaderboard of how many times people have leveled from 0 to 70, you know, and it was addictive. You know, I wanted to like be at the top of the leaderboard, you know, I wanted to like level 0 to 60 like 100 times, you know, it was addictive. I'm not gonna lie. And it was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing Ascension WoW, but after a while, I got your classes because it's an open class system, and I wasn't doing like I was doing the free pick, so I could just create my class however I wanted. So my class, your class is so overpowered. Like the PVE content, at least the leveling content was super easy. You're just blowing stuff away, right? Like nothing could kill my character. I mean, I was pulling like 8, 9, 10 mobs, like with ease, But it was cool. I think that it was really fun because being able to have full access to all the abilities, and to create custom classes or create custom builds where you could have like freaking a fighter mage or, an assassin, I don't know, assassin tank or whatever, you can create whatever you want. It was really fun. I had like a warrior, like improved overpower, high survivability, build, and it was just insane. The funniest part was running into people in the world who try to kill you. That was always fun. Like, that was really fun. Like, I only got killed when Blue killed me because he had a feral druid with like a ton of bleeds. And so he was able to kill my warrior because he was able to basically bleed me to death, I thought I saw yeah. The one good counter for like a high armor, like high tanky warrior, PvP wise, is a feral druid. Because feral druids, their bleeds just shred warriors because it goes right through their plate armor, Bleeds goes right through armor, man. Yeah, you could do a warlock tank if you wanted. You could do anything you want, I usually did that early on. So like Twisted, the first thing I would do with a character on COA that I was leveling up is I would pick like 3 dots. Like, I would have like the warrior like immolation and different curses, whatever curses the warlocks have, do dots that do damage, and you basically just run around dotting up everybody, and they just drop like flies, Yeah, see, now you're gonna make me want to go play the game again. But yeah, good. It's pretty fun. Yeah, the only games that have ever got me to really kind of open up my wallet and spend any kind of significant amount of money was Black Desert and probably Conquest of Azeroth. Or not Conquest, I mean Ascension. Those are the only video games that I ever opened up my wallet and spent any kind of amount. Oh, and Star Citizen. I spent about $500 on Star Citizen. But the cool thing about Star Citizen is the stuff I spent is buying the ships. The cool thing about the way they do Star Citizen is blah blah blah. Star Citizen is you can buy the ships, and you can buy a ship for like like $100 or whatever, $50, $60. But the thing is, you can melt the ships down. We call it melting. So like all the ships you buy at any point in time, you can go into your account and you can melt the ship down and get your money back, like into your account. So you can basically, like, if you have $500 worth of ships, you can melt them all down, get your $500 back, and then you can spend the $500 on anything else you want. Let's say there's a ship that comes out that costs $500, and I'm like, oh, I really want this ship. Well, I can just melt down all my other ships, get my $500 and buy that. So it's a really cool. It's a pretty cool system. You know. What's up, Martin? You never played Ascension? Yeah, it's Hey Twisted Ascension is really fun. It's very fun, but it's well, there's Conquest of Azeroth, which is their new game, which has like all these custom classes. Like, I definitely want to go back and play Conquest of Azeroth at some point in time. But that's the problem with World of Warcraft now is there's just so many custom iterations of it. It's like crazy how many different versions of WoW are out there. No, you bastard! Quit killing my Moonstalkers. How can you be a hunter and not be a skinner? And how can you not fucking loot your mobs? Loot your fucking mobs, man. Your mobs, fool. I hate people that don't loot their mobs, and I don't know how you can be a hunter and not be a skinner. See, look, didn't loot either of those. You know why they don't loot their mobs? Because they don't have big ass bags like I do. They don't have big ass bags like I do. And do I feel sorry for them? No, I do not. Oh. Not even going to try to skin these mobs because they're bears and she probably didn't loot any of them. That's what you get for not looting your mobs. Yeah, that hunter was annoying me. She like purposely let me pull multiple mobs on me so she could run by and steal all the mushrooms. Bad hunter. Yeah, the Ascension launcher is really cool. Plus, it looks cool. The Ascension launcher looks nice. I like it. But you're going to spread yourself too thin, Twisted, playing so many different games at once. Level 2800 just died. I don't know if I still have. Let's see. Yeah, I actually left those discords. Three X. They're always doing 3X now. Where's the oh no, see I still have it. Yeah, I've got Wrathless King Alpha, Ascension WoW, and should be, let's see, Ascension. What does COA stand for again? Ah, I'm blanking. Conquest of Ezra. I've already got Ascension. Okay. Level 17. Yeah, this quest, man. So many mobs you gotta kill. Yep, the launcher has it right on. Yep, it's right there. Yeah, no, they do a good job. I just think the it's cool. It's addictive. Be careful, Twisted. It's very addictive. Once you get in there and you start doing the open classless system, the free pick, you can when you can build a character, basically you have access to every single ability from every class. You could like have a character who's got Frostbolt, Immolate, Shield Block, Charge, Shadow Word Pain. I mean, if you wanted to do a crazy like just melt face build, you could have Shadow Word Pain, Immolate, Corruption, all this shit. And like I said, it's very addictive. I mean, I played it for a couple months, and I spent like a couple $100 easy on that game, just buying stuff from the shop. Ah, finally, the last Moonstalker Fang. 15 hours. Yeah, there's like no reason for this high level horde to be here other than the fact that he's probably killing people in war mode. What's up, Burke? How's it going? Connecting from work? Nice. Yeah, I work in 2 hours from now. I've got this ticket I gotta get done today. Ah. Oh, you got Reshade working? Good. Yeah, Reshade makes a huge difference on the visuals. You know, it makes it look so much nicer. I mean, like even just like right here, like if I turn off my Reshade, you can just see how less vibrant it is. I didn't remember how many realms there were. I didn't remember that there were that many, but I guess maybe there are. I didn't know that there were that many realms. I thought there were only like a few. I thought there were only like 4 or 5 realms.
What brings you?
14? No, they must have added some. Maybe the server's doing better now. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Well, yeah, if you're playing Conquest of Azeroth, it's 21 new classes, yep. But it's like, I mean, they just needed, there was so much work that needed to be done on those classes. You know, they weren't, there was a lot of problems. You know, a lot of the animations weren't that good, and a lot of them felt very clunky. The synergistic, you know, a lot of the abilities weren't synergizing very well. So. Twisted is easily impressed. Yeah, well, maybe we might play. Like I said, I'll probably play Conquest of Azeroth again at some point. Yeah, Ascension. But again, it's fun, but it's a different type of game. I think the Conquest of Azeroth has the best possible. Remember though, like when I played it, Twisted, there's no new content though. It's new classes, sure, but it's not. There were no new quests. As far as I know, there weren't like any new quests or anything. It was like you're still just playing the regular World of Warcraft vanilla. You just have new classes. Whereas Turtle Well has entirely new dungeons, entirely new quests, which to me is, you know, is really cool. Vanilla Soul is different? What do you mean? Yeah, they do have some of the I don't think they have the modern client, but they allow you to use, I think, the high definition models. I wonder if I should go over to Onu. Yeah, you can have a pet with a rogue. Yeah, you can have a pet with any class. You know what I mean? If you're doing Ascension. And they have different modes too on Ascension. They've got Nightmare mode and stuff, which is, which I've leveled up those characters with, in Nightmare mode and stuff. And you get rewards, mounts and stuff for completing those things. But yeah, it's very different. I mean, like I said, Ascension is like a shiny new toy, and it was fun for a while, but I just kind of it was just a little bit too much. Hey, what's up, Tommy? How you doing, Tommy? Before you go to bed, I know Blue was saying he's been playing Star Citizen, so the servers definitely feel more populated now. Been good. There's too many games, man. Too many games. I mean, you know, Tommy, I want to get to the point where I only play one game. You know what I mean? I don't want to be playing like 5 different games. WoW's just got too many versions of WoW. It's ridiculous. You know, I like a lot of the different versions of WoW, but I'm not going to play them all because I can't spread myself that thin. You know. I don't want to be playing 4 different versions of WoW. It's just too much, man. Yeah, but Ascension it doesn't like Ascension WoW doesn't really feel like it doesn't really feel like WoW anymore. Because when your classes are so overpowered in the regular Ascension, it's kind of like yeah, it's like it doesn't really feel like World of Warcraft much anymore. Like the leveling and stuff it got to just be like it felt like a single player game a lot of the times because you would level like 1 to 70 in like 4 hours. I mean, it was that fast. It was like crazy fast. You know, maybe 6. I can't remember how long. It was like 4 or 6 hours or something. It was crazy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's just there's no like the soul of WoW is gone in my opinion. It's a completely different game. And now Conquest of Azeroth, I don't know if they've added other stuff to Conquest of Azeroth as far as like outside of just the classes. I don't think they had when I played it, but who knows? That was a while ago. So yeah, I know. All right, yeah, I know you get that night shift, Tommy. I know I work in like 2 hours, so I should probably go back to bed just to get a little bit of shut eye. Have a good one, Tommy. At some point in time, I'll be back in Star Citizen. It'll happen eventually, after I finish some of the objectives I want to complete in Turtle WoW and Everlook. I hope Star Citizen gets its shit together because that Star Citizen has the chance to be one of the best games ever, but they've got to. There's a lot of stuff they have to do. No, I have not done that. No, I'll take a look. I mean, I've definitely, I've created macros and stuff and to modify the settings, and there's only so much you can do, with vanilla because a lot of the settings aren't available to you in the original vanilla client. Like once you get to like classic, once you get into like the classic client, there's so much more you can do with the settings. Vanilla graphics boost add-on. I'll take a look and see what it is. Yeah, I've actually seen this add-on before because I remember these screenshots. Okay, so all he's doing from here to here is adding, more frill density. Other than that, I don't see a big difference. I mean, in these screenshots, the vanilla graphics boost, I don't really see a big difference here. Again, he's just added more frill density. Yeah, I've actually seen this post before. Yeah, I don't think it does a lot, Yeah, it's more like just like if you just go like console, frill density, like, see, I mean, I can do that. I mean, look, now we've got all this, all this like extra foliage on the ground, and that's really one of the biggest things that add-on's doing. Because there's not really a whole lot you can do in the vanilla client. It just doesn't have as many options. And then we can do like there we can turn down the overall glow effect here. Turn it back on. Still looks not as vibrant as it should. This is normal vibrant. This is normal, what it normally would look like. Oh. Anyway, let's do this quest. Yeah, the loot in Ascension's totally different. Like it's the problem with Ascension WoW is that it's kind of like retail WoW. They're like giving you so much shit like so easily. So like there's no difficulty in Ascension WoW, right? There's no challenge. Like now I've heard they've tuned the raids, but I haven't done any raids in Ascension WoW. But one of the things that I didn't like about Ascension is everything. It just felt like I was playing retail WoW almost to a certain degree because they're just throwing loot at you, and you can custom create these classes that are so ridiculously overpowered, kind of like retail WoW. How like none of the quests are challenging because in retail WoW because everything's so easy. So that's why Ascension WoW for me, I got bored of it. I was like, there's just no challenge anymore. It's fun creating the classes with these really like wide open systems is really fun, but you have to have content that also still makes it challenging, and they didn't really have that. Like I said, they supposedly have it in the rating. But I haven't done the rating, so. Twisted is easily impressed. Twisted, how old are you, man? You must be pretty young. You're 19? Okay, yeah, I guess you're not that young. You're not that young. 19 seems a lifetime ago for me. Yeah, well yeah, you can't well the thing is here's the thing. There balance and it's funny when people say that, Burke. Balance is not an issue. Because think about it, there's no issue with balance in Ascension. Because if someone creates a build and it's way overpowered versus like what you're doing, you can create the same build. So there's nothing that prevents you from, you know what I mean? You know, you can there's no balance problem because everything someone does build wise you can do too. So so there's no to me there's no balance problem there. You know, like if you have classes that have specific talents and abilities, and one class just simply is weak compared to every other class, then that's a balance problem. But in Ascension WoW, that's not a problem because if somebody creates a build that's really powerful, you can create the same build. You know what I mean? So there's no balance issue at all. And that's one of the benefits of having an open class system is you can't ever complain. Well, this class is there are no classes. There are no classes. You know, it's open class. I mean, there's no. I mean, people will come up with names like they always do. Like this is the Zerg fucking overpower Frost warrior. You know what I mean? Okay, what did I miss here? I always. Yeah, I'm in the Master's Glade. He's doing the escort quest, so I can't do that. There, I guess I have to go up to here. But yeah, the people are always going to come up with the names for him and stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it just doesn't really feel like there's no challenge to like leveling or to the content. Like the cool thing about Turtle WoW and Vanilla WoW is that it's there's challenging. The leveling just isn't like super easy. It's not hard, but you're not just gonna like rush through it. You know what I mean? And I enjoy that. I enjoy having specific classes with specific abilities. The open class system's kind of fun, but for me, like for a true MMO, that's not the way to go. To me, Ascension's more of just a niche thing, a niche market, a gimmick almost. But it is fun. But for me anyways, it was only fun for a few months, and I was like, eh. It felt like I was just repeating myself too much. I don't know. It felt very repetitive, I felt like all I was trying to do was level to 70 over and over and over again just to get my rank up, Mm-hmm. Probably. For me, I like a challenge, I like something, I don't want it to like just level to max level in like a couple hours, To me that doesn't feel like an MMO, I'm old school. All right, now how many more quests do we want to do here? I guess we can do. Yeah, let's grab those. I guess. See if we can do the bones, and then Then we can hearth back to Darkshore, and then we'll be done with this zone. And I think I was level 14 when I came to this zone, so we've already gotten 3 levels out of Darkshore, which is pretty impressive since we're on slow and steady. What is... Oh. The Iron Dwarf Elite quests? Oh, yeah. Those are pretty hard. Those are pretty rough. Yeah, no, retail's... Yeah. I don't think that they'll never be able to fix retail because they're never going to want to make it challenging. That's the problem with WoW. And I don't understand how Blizzard doesn't get it. Like, they don't fucking understand. You will never fix retail WoW as long as you keep making it fucking leveling just a fucking afterthought. Like, fucking so easy. You know what I mean? It's too easy. There's no challenge to retail WoW. There's no leveling challenge. It's all about just race to max level. It's just, there's nothing there. It's all about the end game. It's all about rating, right? And that's... It'll never be a good game again unless they fix that. You've got to get back to vanilla. You got to get back to where it takes a while to level to max level. You got to get back to where there's actually challenging quests and difficult things to do way before you ever get to max level. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Here, let's go ahead and invite this guy. Let's do this. What level is this paladin? Oh, level 22. Yeah, he's up there. He must be looking for maybe he's looking for a rep with Darnas's rep, you know. You gonna drop Exhaustion? Nah. Yeah, Exhaustion doesn't give you any benefits, I don't think. But the funny part is the biggest reason I got Exhaustion is I was tired of sitting in Goldshire trying to get rest time. You know, I felt stupid just standing there, to be honest. I just felt stupid sitting under a tent. I felt dumb. I was like, this is just dumb. Having to run to Goldshire every so often just to stand under a tent for 20 minutes, you know what I mean? I felt like that wasn't good content for the stream either. Who wants to sit there and watch me standing under a tent for 20 minutes, you know what I mean? So I picked up Exhaustion to force myself to not do that. Alright, it was nice that he was there to help me. Boom, done. I'm done with Dark Shore for now. We came here at 14 and we almost hit 18 just now. That's pretty good. I got 2 of these now, nice. Shit, I need to get more arrows. I've got 36 slot bags. 3 of them. I got from the store. Right here. 36 slot. Everything in the store is half price right now, so if you want to buy anything at the store, now's the time to get it. Like he goes, motherfucker, Horde Patrol. Another one died. Oh, did Benny Blanco? Not the Benny, not the Benny. Someone died. Benny Lava. Benny Boom Boom. You gotta be careful with Benny Blanco. He hits hard, man. Oh, damn it. I missed. No. That's the second time I missed that jump. Ah, well.
Just how much I gotta show, but I figured it out. Two hearts make good friends sometimes. You got it right. And I gotta get out. Finding thoughts inside my head that you got in mind. Just how much I gotta show. I figured it out. Two hearts make a friend sometimes. You got in mine. And I gotta get out. Finding thoughts inside my head. You got in mine. Two hearts make a friend sometimes. You got in mine.
Need help? Be careful.
We gonna do. You feel that
Like
is
to be
your
Be careful. Go with me.
in your eyes. Hopelessly lost in you, caresses, but you said you needed proof of this. In your eyes.
Level 18. Two levels from level 20, which is a big one, because level 20 we get the 30% speed increase in Cheetah. We won't be using a mount anymore. Dead Mind Solo. I tell you what, Burke. When I do the Paladin on hardcore, you're gonna see me do some solo on the Paladin. I'm gonna go into Dead Minds and start AoE and mobs down. Yeah, the Paladin. Well, we got to find out. We're gonna have to see how good it is. I'm sure it's really good. Man, I need to clean off my desk. It's too messy. Yeah, well, I was doing hardcore rogue with a really, I do really bizarre builds. Like my rogue build was definitely like not a build you would ever run outside of hardcore. It was all about like defense and huge sneezes. It was all about defense and shit. It was not a build anybody would ever run normally. Too bad the rogue died to a freaking rare Murloc. Man, that really pissed me off. I was enjoying the rogue. Yep, you need to get off the Ascension lol train.
What can I do for you?
Alright, what do we got? We got multi-shot? Nice. I'm not going to spite Immolation Trap. Well, we probably should grab Immolation Trap. Scare Beast can be useful. The rest of these things, I guess we'll grab Serpent Sting. We have some money now, so we can afford to buy some of these things. So, oh, wait. You definitely want to pick up Track Undead. Because that is definitely worth it. What does multi-shot even look like? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it looks like a glaive, strangely enough. I don't know how that's a multi-shot. That's like the worst icon for multi-shot. And why did it change? Save. Why does my multi-shot have the wrong... Oh! Like, I'm such an idiot. So I forgot to update the sexual spell. Multi is it. Actually has a hyphen in it. Really? Alright. What else did we learn? Multi-shot. Let's see. Crack Undead. And... Scare Beast. That's it. Alright, so... I'll just have to figure out where I want to level next. Level. Alright, well, I'm going to log off now. I'm done for now, but... Yeah, well, we may do Lakeshire. I don't know. I got to figure out where I want to level next. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. I'm going to get a little bit of maybe something to eat for breakfast before I go to work. And we are level 18. We're doing pretty good. Level 18 and 15 hours, 51 minutes. That's not too bad. Yep, I'll catch you guys later. And I hope you guys all have a happy... What is it? Is it Thursday? Thursday. Nice. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace out.